Garza, aka the New York Doctorate, and today I'm going to be doing not a tarot reading. Okay, so I'm a tarot reader. All right, but what I'm going to be doing is I use this space as a way of expressing my feelings, my emotions, my opinions, my just like my experiences. Okay, I know how to manifest. I know how energy works. Okay, I love this shit, and I pretty much do this for a living. So all right, let's talk about it. So, like, I want to kind of like talk about my day. Okay, my hair is bothering me. All right, this is also a reading, though. That's why I want to. That's the only thing I gotta tell you guys. Okay, like this is also a reading. So like you need to like pay attention to like my in between words. Okay, I might take my hair down if this is bothering me. All right, because like I feel like I'm picking up on other people's energy as well. Um, yeah, I'm definitely channeling. All right, but anyways, let's talk about this. But I'm also just talking to you, okay? So like, just got to figure. You'll know. You'll know, okay? All right. So hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever time it is for you. All right. So this morning, oh yeah, I also really quickly for myself, I just want to say that for Sunday, right? Because I had one more night that I had to add into my week for my sleep schedule. Sunday I went to bed at like 1, like between 12:30 and 1, and then I woke up at like 10:30 in the morning, and like I felt great, and everything was great. Okay, so anyways, so this morning, so number one, I woke up with anxiety. So how this like manifests for me or like in my life, right? And I feel like a lot of people can probably relate to this. So number one, actually, I don't know if I said number one already, but this is another number one. Um, what was I gonna say? Okay, so like my mornings are like really important to me. And again, like I hate routine, so like I don't mean as in like I have to wake up and do the same thing every day. Like please no, like I'd rather wake up every day and like do something different. All right. Um, I like to wake up like probably like around like 7:30, 8 o'clock, because like I don't know, I just like feel like it's like an easy time for some reason. I just like that time, okay? Or like you even be a little earlier, like depending on the day, okay? Like it's got to be like a really great day for me to be waking up like before 7, all right? But that's like a good time. Um, between 7 and 9, okay? Um, and like this morning, so I woke up like I'll do this thing where it's like an like that in between sleep, right? Like right before you're like awake, but like I had like anxiety, like pretty. I don't want to say pretty bad, like it wasn't like outward, but like I was just like I don't know, like immediately like I was like started thinking about because that's what I'll do, right? So as soon as I start to get like feel that feeling, like I'll start to think about good things, like or like feel for things or whatever. Like I don't know, like it just like it sucks because and then I always wonder like, okay, like why am I feeling like this, right? So like when I say like mornings are important for me, it's because like I don't know, like I just like that like quietness of the morning. Like it doesn't mean like we can't get ready, shower, like do those things, but like just something about the morning is it's like it's just I don't know. It's just like I like it, right? So like I don't like having anxiety, especially when I first wake up because it's kind of like, all right, like why, like what's going on, like why am I feeling like this? Okay, so like so I kind of figured it out too, like so number one, like I need the sun to come out. All right, the sun will come out tomorrow, maybe. All right, because I really need that. I needed it to be rainy, but like I really need the sun now. Okay, I'm like looking out the window. I'm like, okay, is it coming out? Because like I need that. Just to like lighten the mood a little bit. Okay. Also, it's fucking freezing out. It's fucking freezing. It's so fucking cold, and I hate being out like outside. Okay. I also want to say um, that anything I talk about in this reading is not to be remanifested or like manifested again if it's already an experience I've had. Okay, this is for me to speak my experiences as they already existed in the past, but not to remanifest them unless for whatever reason, whatever something I say is of my highest good and will help me for my future experiences, things I haven't experienced. Okay, then we'll take these, but we're not remanifesting anything, right? Because I was about to say something and I want to make sure I say this first. Okay, so anyways, I hate being like like when it's freezing out. Okay. Yeah, like I need to clean art. So like I have a bunch of shit. Basically the whole point is I have a bunch of shit I need to do. And like I'm kind of like if it were my way, right? Because like I would want to manifest exactly what I'm about to say. I would just do tarot all day, right? Like that would be my job. I would like meet with people and like help them like with their lives and like do things that I love to do. I would fucking make beats all day. I'd make songs all day. Like that's what I would do. Okay. And then like I would just like go on vacation. I would go to like different beaches, different countries, like have different experiences like with me and my children. Okay. Like I always like oh I was like I always manifest like those experiences with my children. Like I always think about us like traveling like to different places or being on the beach or like just having like good times. Like that would be right. But like I don't not want to work, right? And I would want someone to take care of like my fucking like shit that I don't feel like doing, right? So let me tell you. So I would want someone to take care of like here. Let me name all the things I have to do that I don't want to do, right? Going to the DMV to take care of my registration and figure out what the fuck's going on. Okay, making sure that my insurance is paid, making sure that like all my accounts are good, right? Like my bank accounts are good, making sure that my laundry is done, making sure that like I have my nail appointment set up, right? Like these are all things I have to do. And like I don't want to do them. And what happens is like they all pile up. So then I wake up at fucking 5:30 in the morning before I even want to be awake, half asleep, still with anxiety. And like it's the weirdest feeling. So then here's like what happens too, right? So then we don't want to manifest the bad things, right? Only the good things, right? Because that's what I want. And like in all due respect, like even if it's just me driving to like the laundromat or whatever and like dropping or having a fucking washer and dryer, like, but like I would even do my own laundry. I just want things to be fucking easy. Like right now I have to go to the laundromat to go do my laundry. I don't want to fucking go. I literally waited. Okay, I literally waited. This is gonna be like TMI, but I don't care. Like I waited till I had like my last fucking pair of underwear before I had to go because I don't want to go at all. Like I have so many other things. I'd rather be on here. I'd rather do readings. I would rather fucking do that. I'd rather like just not like, but I want clean laundry. You know what I'm saying? So like I have to go do this. Okay, like it's just fucking crazy. I'm tired of getting pulled over. Okay, so I don't want to get pulled over. I have to go take care of my registration. It was up in fucking December or whatever, but like these bitches have nothing else better to do, but they let me go. So like, thank you. Okay. But still, like, you know what I'm saying? But like, I don't feel like doing it. Like, there's even more. Like, there's even more. Okay. Like to the point where like now I have to write a list and like, so then what happens, right? Is now I get bogged down to the point where like there's so many things that I have to do that I don't want to do that I have to do that like I almost start to feel like I don't want to do anything. Like I don't. It's like I'd almost rather, right? I don't do this, but like if for someone whose mind isn't as like sharp, I want to say like I almost want to sleep, right? So this could be like associated or like equated with depression, right? So like we all get depressed at points. Like people think depression is like this long thing, or people think one day that like that or on the other end, like some people think like mania is like, oh, one day I'm happy and the next day like I'm depressed and then the next day I'm happy. No, that's not true. Like that's just how we operate in general. Like cool. So like now I'm starting to think to myself, because this is how I work. This is me personally. Like I really like check my emotions. I really check. I almost like I see outside of myself. Like why am I feeling this way? I like use myself as my own um like a project almost. Okay, like I don't know how to explain it, but like I say, okay, cool, like this, right? Because I'm naturally feeling these ways. This is life, but I'm able to like detach myself from it and then like look at it from like a like scientific standpoint, without obviously like having fucking shit attached to my brain or anything like that, but just like with naturally how I'm feeling. Like why all of a sudden am I feeling like I could just lay down and not want to do anything, or lay down, but that wouldn't actually make me feel better, which is why I would never do that personally. Okay, but someone who's not like that would, because it would be so easy for me to close my eyes and just say, or sleep till 11 o'clock, sleep till 12 o'clock, you know what I'm saying? And then finally say, all right, I'll get up and do this, because now I have so many things to do that I'm sitting here thinking like, wow, I have this to do this, but like could sleep and then until finally you have to get up and take care of these things, right? So like I just want to talk about this because like this is like such a natural thing, like right, like am I depressed? And I think that right, and what is depression, right? When you think about the actual word like of what depression is, it's feeling pressed, it's feeling depressed down, like so this is exactly like what's happening is like I'm feeling like I'm calling it bogged down, but it's like the weight of it is making it is putting this pressure on, right, which is causing a depression. Okay, although it sounds opposite, like the word depression. I'm about to Google it. But no, I'm not. I'll do it later. Anyways, but actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna do it right now. I'm fucking rely. I don't even care. So I'm so tired of this Yahoo shit. Okay. Because I'm actually. You know what's so funny? This is the shit that pisses me off. I write depression, right? I write depression because I want to know what the Google term is. You know what they fucking I can't wait. Hold on. I want to see if there's an actual you're catching. I'm like you're really catching me live right now because yo, my computer just went off. Am I still here? This is crazy. I don't know what's going on right now. Okay, but that was crazy. My whole computer just shut up. Is it just a mental? I don't know. Anyways, I'm really annoyed right now. Hold on, but I want to make sure I get my facts straight before I say anything. This is definitely a reading. I think this is definitely a reading. Okay, so maybe it's not a word, but it's just I guess it is a mental disorder. So depression. See, when I think what is depression, or am I? There's no. Is there like I want to know if there's like a Webster's dictionary like definition, or if it's just no, there is a state of feeling sad. See, this is what fucking pisses me off. Do you see how long it just took me to get to the fucking Merriam-Webster definition of depression? But really, the whole time that came up, it was mental disorder. Literally, the first thing that comes up, overview, depressive disorder, also known as depression, is a common mental disorder. They don't even explain it. All they say is it's a mental disorder. See, this is the exact fucking shit that pisses me the fuck off about this stuff. So anyways, back to what I was saying. So this is why I'm doing what I'm doing, because this is all normal. It's not a fucking mental disorder. It's not a mental disorder. What is right? So now I gotta look into what a mental disorder is, because the definition of depression isn't even the actual definition. Like, what is this fucking, like, what are those things called? Like matrushkas? Like, I gotta keep opening it up to find the answer. Like, that's crazy. That's fucking crazy. I shouldn't have to Google Merriam-Webster's dictionary to find out a simple definition, especially on fucking Google. I'll be like, I'm so disappointed in you, Google. Like, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. So every time someone's depressed, they think they have a mental disorder. That's literally what that says. I'm so aggravated right now. I'm so aggravated. This is me live. Okay. I'm so annoyed. I'm so glad I looked it up though. Like, that shit pisses me off. Clinical depression right now. All of a sudden, everyone wants to go to the doctor. Like, fuck that shit, fuck out of here. Anyway, so yeah, it's okay to be depressed. It's okay to fucking feel like you're bogged down by certain shit. That's my whole point. Is I have a lot of shit I have to do, and I don't want to take care of any of it. I don't want to do any of it. I want to fucking sit right the fuck here, or wherever the fuck I could be to do my readings. I would sit here and do them all day, or on the beach with my kids. That's it. Like, that's what I want to fucking do, or talk to people in an office. That's what I would do. I do not want to go to the DMV. I don't want to fucking go to Walmart. I have to return this fucking phone because I'm trying to do, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's just so much shit. I don't want to do any of it. I don't want to do any of it. But I let it add up. I continuously let it add up. I got like 100 motherfucking things I got to do right now, okay? And I don't want to do any of them. But I have to, because if I don't, this is what happens. I wake up with anxiety. I feel like I don't want to do anything. Then I end up not doing it. Okay, so it's really funny. I was actually ready to go do my laundry this morning. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna fucking do this. Like, we're gonna like start this, all right? Because once I start to do one thing, like, I'll start to take care of a few. And even if I just get a couple of things done, like, throughout that day, like, it's fine, it's cool. Like I'll be like, all right, pat on the back, like, we got this. Because it's shit I just don't want to do. It's not that I'm not getting shit done. But there was an opportunity for me to be here and come on here. So I'm like, fuck, like I literally like took off my jacket. Like I was like, all right, and now I'm gonna come on here and talk. And well, it took me a while, I want to say that. I like kind of meditated before, but not on purpose. But yeah, so this is where I'm at. There's a couple other things I wanted to like bring up too, like really quick. So like I was thinking about court, right? So the reason why I'm like so fucking aggravated, like bringing up co-parenting, is because I'm looking back. Oh my god, this is like a whole other fucking video. But like really quickly though, I want to say, since like I'm in, like I've been talking about this with you guys. So like with my kid's dad, like all he like it. When I'm like I'm looking on it, right? So he really just doesn't want to fucking pay child support. That's what this all has to do, or at least that would be the right thing to do. Because in reality, let's say I'm in a bad situation that I was in, right, where like I was being evicted or I wasn't able to get a house right away. I still had a couple $1,000s. Like I could have made it work somehow, but because he immediately wanted to hurt me and took me to court, and now we're doing all this fucking shit and wasting gas and wasting time and da 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 da. All he had to do was be like, listen, like, I know you're about to be in this situation. Like, here, let's fucking work it out. Why don't, while you get yourself situated, I take the kids and you figure things out. You could still see them. Like, that would have been like a normal thing. But instead, right? And even when I didn't have a phone, it's not like I couldn't have made plans. I'm like, listen, like, motherfucker, I don't have a phone right now. Like, it's really hard for me to get back and forth. I'm, whatever, like, financially not in a great position. Like, but we still could have worked. Okay, cool. We'll be here on this day at this time. If you can't be there, email me, like whatever, because I always had motherfucking email. But this motherfucker wouldn't even give me his email when we were in court. Like at the time, I'm like, that's the only way I can fucking talk to you. Like that's it. Like that's my means of communication, right? So like it's so crazy how people are like so quick to like hurt other people. And like now I'm so like grateful, obviously, like I get to talk to them every night. However, ironically last night, which I have talked to them for like every night. It's so crazy. I'm like, I have my own fucking children. This shit's so wild. It's so fucking wild. The kids that I raised and fucking, it's just so crazy when you look at it, right? Like, it's like, it's just crazy. Again, like it's fine too. At the same time, it's not even about the situation. Like I don't even mind. So like really in the grand scheme of things, right? Like let's say this had to happen the way it had to happen, like in the position that I'm in, and like I had to go through this. It could have been done so much more amicably. Like there's no reason why any of this has to happen. Like there's no reason. Like there's literally no reason. It's not like anyone's actually in danger. This literally probably all has to do with child support, saying like, okay, cool, I have custody, which he still doesn't actually have it. If we're still like, that's the whole point of this like whole thing, is like he went for temporary custody so that he could fucking again. It definitely has to do with child support. Like it's 1,000%, because he stopped paying way before this. He stopped paying like in June. But motherfucker, you still owe me money. Yeah. So, but no, like, so then even last night, like, so I text, like, cause I like send like the link or whatever. And like, it's like the text wasn't going through, and I know it's not my phone. Cause I texted someone else. I was like, hey, you getting this? Like, whatever. And they're like, yeah. So like, I still haven't heard anything back. I still don't know what's going on or whatever. But like, oh my god, the last couple of like times that we see each other is so fucking great. Okay, we'll talk about that. But like, oh my god, I love it. I love him so much. Like, it's so fulfilling to finally like, and like that's the thing too. It's like we as like, especially as their mom, who's raised them for the last 7 and 10, almost 10 years, right? Like, because I'm still fucking raising them. It's not like just because I've been in a situation where I was without a house that I'm not still here raising my kids. Like, trust I prepared them for this. Like, trust I mentally am like always like was talking to them like, cool, like if we're it's so funny because like I would always talk in the terms of like, God forbid anything ever happened to me, like, and I usually meant like just like in general, but like it's weird, I felt like I almost like prepared them like for like moments where like, cool, like if for whatever reason I'm not here, like look, like they know how to like think for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like they're really smart. Like I really raised them to be like good people, like to always be kind, to always, not like get into fights. Like you should see what, I'm sure a lot of you know what goes on in fucking like I was gonna say little kid school. I don't know why I want to call it little kid school. Okay, but that's what it is. Like a little kid school. Like, like they be crazy in these schools. Like these kids are like, you have no idea what goes on in their homes and how grown some of them are and the things that they do and the ways that they pick on people. It gets crazy. So like and like that was one of the first things that my kids talked about with me. Like they were so proud to be like, this is how I handled X situation. Both of them. both of them in their own ways. And it was so like, I felt so proud at that moment to even like be their mom. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, they did such a good job and like they did the right thing. They're always trying to do the right thing. So anyways, my whole point being is like, now the last 3 months, it's like 4 months, whatever it is. No, it's been about 3 months. Like, we didn't ever have to go through court. Like I was sitting there thinking this morning, I'm like, it never had to be like this. We never had to deal with lawyers. I never had to fucking waste my time fucking going there. Never had to go through all this aggravation. And I was like, you know what? I was thinking to myself, I was like, when did I ever in my life ever go out of my way to hurt this person? And like I really actually thought about it. I was like, did I ever actually do some shit like that? But no, I never did. I never had ill will. If anything, I always helped this person. If anything, I was always over accommodating. If anything, I was always chill, lax. Fucking half the time I was trying to keep the peace because he's so fucking aggravating with me sometimes because he'll go from one extreme to the next. 1 minute it's, oh, everything's fucking good. Next he's fucking calling the cops on Christmas. Like that ass. So like this shit's crazy for me. And like I hate that because for people who are watching and do deal with this, like you don't have to fucking go through court all the time. Like fucking deal with your problems, deal with like each other, like realize it's not a fucking issue. Like it would have been no fucking problem for me to be able to see my daughter on her birthday. Like if I had to fucking drive all the way from the city, if that's where I was to go see her on her birthday, I would have. But because we have court in place, I can't even do that. I can't talk to them. I couldn't talk to them on fucking New Year's or see them on New Year's. Couldn't see them on Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't see fucking every fucking holiday that went by. Halloween, every holiday that I've ever spent with them, I got that taken away from me. But if we weren't in court, that would have never happened. So like in my mind, it's like you went out of your way to purposefully hurt me for your own financial gain because you don't want to do the right thing. That's gonna come fucking back. That's going to come right back around. And I fucking know it. And I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm so excited. But I just want to say, for those of you who don't fucking actually do that, like kudos to you, because there are other ways to do this besides making other people have to, like, if you take someone to court, like you're literally, unless you really, 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 really think that you're in the right and you're really, really, really thinking that that person's wrong. Like I see so many no wonder why half these judges fucking don't deal with people, because half the time the people that are in there are just trying to do some fucking like phony shit. Like, yo, it's crazy. Like I want to get half these people who shouldn't even be going to court out of the court system so the judges can actually deal with the real people who do actually deserve the justice, because that's half the reason why the people who need it don't even get like they don't get the attention they deserve. Like they're dealing with fucking bullshit all day. They're dealing with people like my fucking ex who are like, I just don't want to fucking do shit. Like how much money have you not paid the entire fucking time? How much money have I laid out the entire fucking time? And what, you're fucking measly $100 a week? Give me a fucking break. For 2 kids, I don't even care. I'll lay it all out here. I'll lay it all out. I lay it all fucking out. It's nothing. And mind you, I haven't even gotten this. So like, you know what I'm saying? It's not even like it's a lot. You know what people have to pay? Yo, my ex, he had 1 kid. He was paying, oh my God, how much was he paying a week? Yo, he'd be, and like this bitch had him on lock. She'd be like, oh, I'm going to court. And like, he was so afraid. Oh, he was such a bitch. But like, he really was such a bitch. Like if he didn't put the money in the bank like that week, I don't even remember what it was, but for 1 kid, it was way more than I was even getting for 2. And half the time, I didn't even bitch. Like first of all, I never even needed it. Do you know what I'm saying? I wasn't ever dependent on it. It's not like he ever paid it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this shit's crazy. And then all of you want to go to court and you want to make my life a living fucking hell to try to stop yourself from not paying something you haven't even been paying. Like, bro, it's just crazy. It's just crazy to me. That shit's crazy. And you're going to tear apart an entire family. Like, I'm a fucking fabulous mom. I'm a fabulous mom. I'm a great fucking mother. And like, to tear something like that apart, or to like go out of your way when you could have done something else. It's one thing when you don't have a choice, but like when you have a choice and you just think about yourself, like that shit's going to come back around. Gonna go back around, and I can't wait for it. I know it because I'm so excited right now. Okay, and so like that shit, that's how I know. Like that's my future me. Okay, so I'm super fucking stoked. Like I can't wait for that shit. So anyways, yeah, that was what I was thinking this morning. Like stop making fucking life a living hell for people. Not if you don't have to. Karma's a bitch. I'm like, hi. Oh, very sweet. I like that. Depress, press, and depression compress. Right. I love that. I love that a lot. I did put out like a little song thing. Okay, I'm pretty much done here. Like I feel like I have so much more to do, but I have to go take care of this shit. All right, so I'm gonna do that. All right, so I'm gonna do like half stickies. I'm gonna do like a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I have to do the reading still, but like, yeah, I put out like a little something. Okay, that wasn't like easy for me, I want to say. All right, but like I'm proud of myself, and I'm proud of, yeah. I'm like, my voice is shaking. Okay, so like, oh, that's it. I'm just gonna say that. All right, but like that wasn't easy. All right. All right. I love you guys so much. I'll be back, and I hope you all have a great day. Whenever you see this, whenever you come across this, and somehow I hope this resonated with you because it probably should have. And that's it.